Nowadays, people say they with you, but they really against you. They say they praying for you, but they really praying on you. Listen, yeah. Why they praying on me? The favor of God is just laying on me, yeah. No, you can't stop my blessing. I don't even be stressing. I just stay prayed up, never gonna fall, never give up, yeah. I'm too strong to quit, I'm a soldier for life, I was built for this. So, no, you can't tear me down, I'ma stand my ground, I'ma wear my crown. Your hating is nothing major, nothing too hard for my savior. Yes, and praise is my weapon. I learned that with life lessons. Either you with me or against me, either way I still get the victory. They praying on me, they praying on me, they praying on me. They wanna see me slip and fall and I stand on my feet. They wish me bad, then they get mad when I do succeed. They praying on me, they praying on me. They praying on me, they praying on me, they praying on me. They wanna see me slip and fall and I stand on my feet. They wish me bad, then they get mad when I do succeed. They praying on me, they praying on me. God is good all the time and all the time. God is good. Touch my child, I wish you would. She's anointed in mind, that's understood. Keep playing games. Everything here is about to change. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Oh, I just remember that verse. Sleep on me, you snooze, you lose. Good or bad is for you to choose. Either heaven or hell, I wish you well. But the gates of hell shall not prevail. And it's all in his plans, so I put you in his hands. Again and again, all I do is win, win, win. They praying on me, they praying on me, they praying on me. They wanna see me slip and fall and I stand on my feet. They wish me bad, then they get mad when I do succeed. They praying on me, they praying on me. They praying on me, they praying on me, they praying on me. They wanna see me slip and fall and I stand on my feet. They wish me bad, then they get mad when I do succeed. They praying on me, they praying on me.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Certification. You are tuned in live to Ladies of the Kingdom Live Talk on Friday. I have a very special guest coming up. He is going to, we're just gonna chit chat about a little things that God has done for us. He's not a PK directly, but he was raised by a PK. So we're gonna talk about, how that influence, the ways of our lives. You know what I mean? So we're also going to be talking about his music as well. And, we're just going to see, who he is, who is Larry Clark. People always have their opinion. They're going to say this and they're going to say that. But you know me, I'm a real homegirl, your girl, Certification. And we just really just going to chit chat and we just going to go from there. So are you guys ready? Because it's gonna be something great, and we're gonna bring him on in. So let's see if he's ready. Let me see. Larry.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. How are you doing today?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. It's nice to actually now getting the chance to see your face. I had the wonderful opportunity of speaking with my homie, my Miss Tamika of Blessed Entertainment. So she kind of said, "Hey sis, what you want? Do you want to talk to Larry?" I said, "Yeah, girl, I want to talk to Larry. See what Larry talking about." So what you got going on? Of course, you are one of the children of the famous Clark sisters. And you guys also, don't you have a group called the Clark Brothers as well?
That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was my brothers. Yeah, that was when we were kids. We were kids. So yeah, we haven't been at the Clark Brothers in a long time.
Yes. So when was the last time you guys actually did something together?
2000.
2000?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Okay, yeah. Cool. So yeah, I see you have an album called The Generations, right, which actually features you and your aunt Twinkie. And basically it's a collaboration of the family. And what is it? It's 10 songs. So yeah, y'all did your thing on that. I heard a few tracks. And then you have this other song called Shine. Am I correct?
No, I don't have one named Shine.
What is it?
No.
What's the name of the new song?
Um, you got me. I don't,
You know,
no, I promise you. The ones, I mean, what my favorites on the project is
oh, Spirit. I don't know why I was thinking about Shine. I was thinking about another artist named Shasha. But okay, Spirit. That's what it is.
in my
Um
spirit. In my
huh?
spirit. Yeah. In my spirit.
Okay, so tell everybody a little bit about that one.
That's my favorite on the album. So in my spirit is I would say like a Latin feel to it. It's jazz and Latin. And so I've got a neo soul structure. So
Uh-huh.
that's my flavor. That's what I like. So with this album, Twinkie and I, it's like it's split with our personalities. So I brought her into some stuff that she normally doesn't do,
Right.
and she brought me into some stuff like I've never sung a hymn with no beat. I've never done that. So on this album, with No Not One, I did it with her because
Uh-huh.
the first album I produced on her with Humility, she did Precious Lord, and so she's used to that stuff, just playing piano and singing with no beat,
Right.
and she killed. You know, she that's her thing. But that's a little old school for me. But so what I did was to make the compromise. I put a little. Well, I didn't. Well, the musician played it a little neo soul like, and
Uh-huh.
we still sung to him. But at the end, we went traditional and did it the way she normally do it. So, but yeah, that's my favorite on there is in my spirit. Like it just speaks about, the Lord communicating to us to our spirit.
Right.
Like that's how we do as believers. It's like we're seeking. I used to turn to my children like you don't necessarily have to look for audio voice. Like you just would get a sense in your spirit, like when God like, watch out, don't do that, or go do that. Whatever it is, you'll have a sense of people. The old school would be like a calm voice, a still calm voice. But that's what that song is, just sitting around like God is communicating to us in His spirit, in our spirit.
Right, right, right. So with that, it's amazing how you can actually break that down because a lot of people nowadays they really don't take the time to actually see exactly what it is he's trying to say or how or know how he does speak to them. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
do you feel like today's times and the things that we're going through right now that's giving them the opportunity to like sit down and listen and take time to understand what his spirit is really all about because it's different for
yeah,
everybody.
right. And see, I was just telling my wife that let me just say the first part. First, prayers out to everybody grieving and have lost a loved one. I mean, I've got people that literally have died. So I've heard somebody say like this is a hoax and all this. Listen, I know people directly that have died, and then a couple that have recovered. So this thing is
Right.
real. But um, the part that huge for me as far as the Lord is we made our lives, and I'm just talking about you, like you and I. Just the culture has made lives so where every part of our life is accounted for and busy. Your job, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
doing something at some point. And
Mm-hmm. You're breaking up just a little bit.
it's okay. The Lord has caused us to sit and so for me, I spend time with our family, letting God speak to me and being in the Word. So that's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you really have to stay in that word.
Hello?
You really do. You have to a lot of people feel like, okay, well, I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and like he's just gonna magically appear. Sometimes you have to call on him to let him know that, hey, I need your help in this situation, because he has a lot of kids to look after. He has a lot of people to tend to. So he doesn't necessarily, I mean, he knows, but you have to invite him in. You really do. You have to be able to understand in which direction you need to go in order to, have that particular situation covered and secured. So what else do you have going on? Hello? Okay, you guys, it looks like we kind of breaking up a little bit here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you kind of listen to what he has going on right now. And let you listen to Shot Spirit. Okay, so let's go.
There's a voice in my spirit telling me
Yes, indeed. In my spirit, Larry Clark and my fave, Twinkie Clark. I thought I was Twinkie when we was at church. We had a group. We had the Clarks. I was Twinkie, okay? I'm just bottom line. I don't care what nobody say. I was hitting all you want the sunshine. I was hitting everything. Don't play. I was Twinkie. So, hey, you guys, if you are tuning in, thank you for tuning in and sitting and chatting with me and getting to know Mr. Larry Clark. Okay, bro. So I actually, have everybody get the chance to listen to what I heard. So yes, in his spirit. That's just the bottom line. So I saw that you guys had a actual stage play. Are you guys bringing that back behind? I see the stage play behind you. Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Larry. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and let's take I guess you need to move to another location because I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. So hold on. Let me switch something real quick. Just one moment. Hello, Larry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Huh? Hey, what's up, you guys? It is your girl certification. I am sitting here chatting with Larry Clark. Never, ever in my life would I ever think that I would be talking to someone attached to the Clark sisters. Yes, he said back in the day, they had their own group called the Clark Brothers. So if you've ever heard of the Clark Brothers, you know exactly who he is directly. And if you guys saw the Clark sisters movie, I believe they were in the church rehearsing. They was like, come on, Larry. Yeah, so you guys, hey, it is exciting. Like I told him, I thought I was the Clark sister. I thought I was Twinkie. So let me see if he is ready to come back in. Let me see. Larry, are you there?
I'm here. Glad to be back.
Oh, yes. Yes. See, I follow the Spirit of God, and I knew he heard my prayer to say, hey, Larry need to come back in.
So did you like the song In My Spirit?
Yeah, I played it.
Cool.
That way so everybody could hear it. That's a jam. That's a
Thank you.
jam.
Thank you.
I like that. So what guides you as being a songwriter?
Well, thankfully, learning under my Aunt Twinkie,
Uh-huh.
it's just I'm trying to have spirit and truth in the body of the work.
Right.
I love the art. to try to, like, even the Generations album. I mean, all through it is different styles. It's traditional, it's jazz, it's neo soul, you know, gospel, all that kind of stuff. Even urban, it's hip hop in there. But just trying to hear which direction God is leading me, and then putting my personality, my musical personality in there, and then also trying to make fit on Twinkie's musical personality. So that's really, it's really kind of like what does the song need to say,
Right.
and then what's the vibe. So that's what my steps.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this because me, I don't know if you know, I'm a part of the Dawkins family. So Eric and Anson Dawkins are like my cousins. Like I was like their little sister growing up. So being in a musical family, do you ever get nervous or kind of hesitant? Because I noticed you said that you wanted to make sure it fit Twinkie as well. Do you ever get hesitant in your creation, or um, kind of scared to see what they're gonna
Right,
say about it? You know what I mean, or what the world is gonna
right.
say about it?
Yeah, it's hard to balance the two and not let one influence the other side. But for
Mm-hmm.
sure, trying to do work with a legend like herself, even when I produced the Clarks on Twinkie's Live and Unplugged album,
Mm-hmm.
I had the Clarks Hallelujah producing that, and it was like I'm taking these chances on the beginning of the song. Karen yells remix, and then after that, I just put in remix. I just remixed the stuff all up, but not knowing, how would they feel about me putting that kind of vibe on what they're doing.
Right.
So it's and then you got. I tell people all the time, when you're producing for an artist that already has a following, there's a certain expectation that they have, and then so you don't want to alienate that, but you also want to give them something that's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just coming to copy another producer or do what
Right.
they've done with Twinkie and them before. I'm bringing something else. So that's a balance you got to have. And then ultimately, I don't want to disappoint God. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I don't want to make
Bottom
something that he's
line.
like, that's terrible.
Yeah, that is absolutely terrible. That's just the bottom line
Yeah,
in most cases. Um, I know when I was younger, it was more of, and I still do this to this day sometimes. I get like nervous when it comes to, or stage fright when it comes to getting in front of people. Have you ever experienced that at all, or are you just ready to go at all times?
no, I've had nightmares. I've had crash and burns. I've had disasters, nightmares. I've had it all. But the
Really?
more confidence that I know oh yeah, I've had. Listen, I've had some. Thank God when I was first in the business and stuff that people didn't have smartphones all the time like they do now. Because now every concert you do now, you got to come out the gate sweet now because you can't learn on the fly out here because they roast you. But I
Yeah,
had
they
times
do.
where
Before you even get on, they wrote you while
yeah,
you on stage.
right. People think like you're supposed to come out the womb sweet, like you're supposed to be flawless coming out the womb. And it's like, come on now. But that's just the day we live in, the technology we have. But the confidence I have now is like, okay, I know I heard from God on the content I'm singing, and then
Right.
two, I know I put the in on my craft to really make it right. So now I don't have it now. It's like I've been doing it so long. It's like, okay, I'm going in here and it's about the Lord. So if it was like this, I'm trying to showcase how sweet I am, then I would be nervous. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then I'll be like, because but if I'm saying, God, I'm yielding that your spirit will move, I'm not nervous about that. Like, come on, God, you know what I'm saying? I need you to flow right here, right now. So I'm not nervous about that.
Yeah, like today, like I need you immediately. So let's get on over to the blood. We're gonna talk about the blood, okay? So at what point in your life where you said, okay, I'm dedicating my life wholeheartedly to Christ. Like, I'm not playing no games. This is what I'm gonna do. Because I know, some people feel like, okay, if you're a Christian, you have to be on a certain level, or you have to act a certain way, you have to talk a certain way. Look, I'm me all day long. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't do that. As a preacher's daughter, it was kind of hard because everybody feels like, oh, you're supposed to be this way, or you supposed to act this way. So what was that point in your life when you said, you know what, I'm sold out?
Well, it was really twofold. It was the first part was when I got baptized when I was a teenager in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and having that life changing encounter with His Spirit was just like that was huge, But even though I didn't have the 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 Bible in me, or the discipline, or I didn't have an example before me to really show me it could be done. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard, but it could be done. But when I came to live with Maddie Marks Clark, that's what changed my life. When I got out of high school, I went to live with her,
Mm-hmm.
and the impact that she had on my daily living, it made me get serious. She used to let me have it. She was so, those that seen the movie, the Clark sister movie. You can see that's how she was. So when I lived with her, it was like she wasn't negotiating. It was just like, this is what it is, and you better get to it or you out. And
Right.
so that made it just jarred my thinking. It jarred my approach to see somebody take it so serious. Because
Right.
I didn't take it serious. I didn't take it serious. So, and then the last tier, the last phase is now, where it's like, okay, I'm out here, even now since the movies come out, I've gotten like 20,000 followers in a week and a half. So that's putting on
Wow.
me like, yeah, I have 20 more thousand that I didn't have a week and a half ago. And so it's putting the burden on me to go, listen, you can't mishandle people. You have an audience like that, you can't mishandle. Like right as we speak right now, I think all of my social medias and everything, I think I'm about like a 70,000 people. It's like I can't fool around with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing, uh, that just brings a certain level of seriousness to content you deliver that's going to impact somebody.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you're not just living for yourself anymore. You're
Right.
an
Right.
example to other people, and to the ones that are basically confused by that. So you raised in the house with Maddie.
Right.
Whoa. I know that was simply like amazing. Did she wake you up in the middle of the night and make you come sing as well?
Uh, uh, that was what she did with her daughters. But since I'm her grandchild, it was like that wasn't even on the plate. She had already, she had a full career herself. Then the Clark sisters, grooming them up. So by the time I came to live with her oldest grandson, it was like it was more spiritual stuff than it was musical stuff.
Right.
She was really guiding me like how to be a Christian. That's what that was. It wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
like with them. She was molding career as well as molding her daughters. But for me, it was just like I'm just telling my grandson he needs to, put God first. So that was, I'm serious. I wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing right now if it wasn't for that time period. If I didn't live with her and watching her go to rehearsals, watching her in the studio, watching her up in front of thousands, that does something to your mind. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's what really changed me up.
Yeah, it
But
does.
I'll say this too, and in fairness, to my mom, when she was with the Clark sisters, and they were blazing high in the early '80s, that also impact. Even though I didn't have I wasn't aspiring to be an artist or a musician, but
Mm-hmm.
just watching the culture and watching her, like when she sang on the Grammys when I was a kid, it was just like, man, seeing your mom on national television and your aunt, that was crazy. It was really crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
like when it's on that level, you get like chills. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this ain't a gospel show. I'm gonna go to school with my friends tomorrow, and they all saw my mom on national television. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So
Right.
that stuff kind of, shaped my whole character in terms of wherewithal. That's the thing. The wherewithal shaped it. So I thank God for that. I'm real talk. I thank God for that.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times with my family being who they are, it made me kind of like look at people as they're human. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that you have to put this person on a certain platform because they have a certain gift or they have a certain talent, this, that, and the other, but they're still human. They still have real life situations that they go through just like everybody else. And you can't just look at them like, oh, like they're a god or something. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people they do that, when they are in love with the artist or they're in love with the talent or whatever they see on stage, but you really don't know what really goes on the back end. So yeah, that is simply
Right.
amazing. Well,
Right.
is there anything that you want to say directly to the people that are watching?
Uh, yes. I mean, well, twofold if that's cool. Twofold. Um,
Whatever.
One
Go ahead.
is
Do
I
you?
definitely will. If those, this is my stage play, and this was out before the movie was out. If you want to order the DVD and the CD of my stage play, right there, hallelujah. We'll ship it to you. Go to any of my social media and inbox me. I'll give you the information. Of course, as certification, you just shouted out my Generations album with Twinkie and Clark. If you can grab that, you can go to my YouTube channel, Larry Clark Gospel, and watch anything that I've my whole career. But I would say even now in the season with this coronavirus, um, you know, the most important thing is getting right with God. That's all this other stuff that we got all these things on our plates, trying to have jobs, careers, our families, our kids, being the parents, schooling, what I'm saying, all that stuff. But I promise you, getting a peace inside with being in right standing with God, that's huge. I mean, nobody knows but you. You know what I'm saying? We each of us know we have a sense. Thank you, Jesus. We have a sense of knowing if I'm good with him or not. If like I'm on some lukewarm stuff, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
straddling the fence. My,
Mm-hmm.
my that is my petition to everybody. Is yeah, we're not perfect. The Bible says our righteousness are as filthy rags. However, there is a, a knowing when I've given him everything I got. I've given you everything. I'm trying to give you my mind, my spirit, my heart. I'm trying to give you everything. The Lord is not stupid. He knows if we're doing that. And he knows even after we've done that, if we fall short, there's a different kind of dynamic with him. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
part that I encourage everybody, especially now, before things get dire or bad. Just say, Lord, right now, have your way in my heart, my life. And that's really it. That's giving him everything you got. So that's my encouragement to everybody. That's what I would like to say. And I hope the content that I've made, God has blessed me with, will be a blessing to you.
All right, all right, all right. Well, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to come and chit chat with your girl certification. I wanted to get to know you and let my people get to know you, and see, exactly who you are. You're a real guy, genuine man, a man of God, and an artist and a producer, that is, just doing everything for Kingdom. Like you say, hey, he's on Ladies of the Kingdom. And we want you guys to follow him. Go to LarryClarkGospel.com. It is at the very bottom. It's scrolling. You see that? Scrolling at the
All
bottom.
right. But here, well, it's not going to stream, but arrowheadgospel.com. That's where you can get me now. Arrowheadgospel.com. I have two labels.
Arrowhead Gospel. Hold
Arrowhead
on.
Gospel and Larry Clark
Hold on.
Gospel.
Hold on. Let me hook you up. Just one
Yeah.
moment. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Arrow. Y'all hear me? Arrowhead Gospel.
Gospel.
Dot com.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Y'all got that? Bam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I see switched it up. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Much love.
You're welcome. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I will holler at you another time. You have an open invitation, so whenever.
Thank you.
All
God bless
right.
you.
Same
God bless
to
you.
you.
Peace.
Bye. Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, thank you for tuning in and chilling and hanging out with your homegirl certification. I had the opportunity of speaking with Larry Clark. Oh, oh my God. I'm just so excited right now. Hey, if you guys want to, hey, hook, come chill with me, hang out, go to arrowheadgospel.com. Make sure y'all do that. Okay. Let me calm down. Let me chill out. And also, if you guys want to hang out, chill out, talk, want to send in your music, want to talk about your business, want to talk about your movie, your television, whatever show you have coming up, you have a podcast, holler at your girl, because we have a actual network that I've been working on for a while, and God is releasing me to do some great things for some great people. Also, if you have some content like a movie or play or anything of that nature, send in your stuff to ladiesofthekingdom@gmail. Send in your television shows, send in your plays, send in your events. If you've done some interviews or anything of that nature, send it, ladies of the kingdom @gmail.com. Oh, .co. Yeah, .com. Ladies of the kingdom @gmail.com. And then y'all can go to the website at ladiesofthekingdom.co. Okay. So, hey, thank you for chilling with me. And I guess I'll see you guys another day, another time. Yeah. Your girl, certification, up in the building. Love you. Bye.